Nicole, hello. How are you? Doing good. Me too. Tired, but I'm doing good. Making sure everything is set and kosher. Mm, Not much going on here. But since I didn't come on last night like I said I would, after Biden gave his speech, I thought, well, let me go on tonight. Anna, hello. Hi, everyone. Saints, Saints, Massacre, Bucks. How should you feel like both teams? Kind of like the Buccaneers. How you doing today? How you doing today, Anna? Did you work? DLB, hello. Lucky Grandma, hello. Hmm. I'm not really 100% sure what to talk about tonight. I just know that since I said I would be on yesterday, after Biden gave his speech and I didn't, so I thought I'd come on tonight. So what the F are we going to do? I don't know. Lucky Grandma said work is a nasty word. Isn't it though? I think Nevada got done with all its counting and it gave that state gave its 6 electoral votes to Biden. That's okay, Dale. Man, I can't stop yawning. I slept my butt off. After Biden got done with his speech, soon like right after he got done, I said, man, I gotta put my legs up and just lay down for a minute. Went in there and see that was at what, 9 something? I slept till like 10 o'clock this morning. Was up for about 20 minutes. Went back, laid down again. Woke up about 4 o'clock this evening. Sat here at the table, went to sleep. I've been sleeping all day. Trump Jr. is out of line. And Rudy is just cray cray. I don't know what Junior's been up to. Yep, Brady threw a lot of interceptions. Yeah, I saw that one off today. Went Christmas shopping at T Max and Brooks Outlet. Ooh, Sarah. I just slipped over here and there you are. Awesome. Hello. I slept 11 hours last night and I swear the last 6 hours or so was so very graphic dream. I can believe it. Oh man, I can't stop yawning. I haven't felt the best. I've been trying to eat crackers, flat pop, and a piece of peanut butter bread. It ain't working. Trying to, let's see, Nicole said JR telling his dad to start a war. What kind of war? Anna's trying to decide dinner. Dale, I had a strange dream too, and I cannot remember what it was other than it was strange. I think we all do that. Wake up. Daggone it. You wake up and try to remember what you dreamed. You don't know what it is, but you remember how it made you feel. And it says soup, I think. Hope it's good soup. But, one of the things, I know I said, what to do now. I think we just should, I think we need to bare knuckle it until January. Honestly. Sarah, over the past 3 years, I've had multiple dreams where I'm in some kind of maze and can't escape even though exits are clearly marked. It was another one of those. Ooh. Well, I don't suggest going into a corn maze for anything soon. Something about doctors and hospitals, a recurring thing in my dreams is that I can never find some things. My shoes, my purse, my car, something. Yep, I wouldn't suggest going in any kind of mazes. Nope. Last night, the maze was a shopping mall attached to a hotel where I was staying. Oh, wow. I hate those kind of dreams because I hate dreaming of being in strange places that I don't know. My strange dreams, I'm always young. So, and it has me. I don't know. It has me at high school, and it has me just after high school, and mm. Yeah, I did a corn maze with a group several years ago. That was a lot of fun. However, the farm that had it closed that operation this year. Aw. It wasn't because of COVID. They were going to retire anyway. Aw. Me too, Les, with the young. I think the stock market will take shit. You think? I don't think. I don't think it'll take a dump with it. But oh my god, I can't stop yawning. Mm. I think it depends on what Trump does these next couple months. This is making me nervous. He's not really saying anything. Is Donnie really going to try to challenge this and get his followers violent or what? Yep, probably. Holly Gribble, hello. Probably. Does he want to nullify the entire election or just the states he lost in? Who knows? Who knows? But people have been putting out theories all day today. And one of the theories is that Trump will resign and let Mike Pence take over as president and then have Mike Pence pardon him. Because as soon as Trump is out of office, they're coming after him. Right now, they can't touch him. But if Pence pardons him, there's nothing they can get him on. That's what your husband said? People have been saying that since day one. So, and another thing is that somebody was calling him a White House squatter. Is he going to be just a White House squatter? Can you see that? Barron and Melania just taking off. Has anyone heard about the whole Parker thing? What Parker thing? No, I haven't. Oh, the squatter thing. New York State already has lawsuits ready. Parker, it is the new Twitter. Never heard of it. Is it Parker or Parlor? Is an app founded in 2018 that has become an alternate for people who want to say things on Facebook or Twitter that they're not allowed to say there. Ah. Parlor. Well, these words on my screen are so small. Parlor from the French parler. From the French meaning to speak. Well, their website has received so much traffic it's crashed a few times. Be dip. Never even heard of it. I know they're talking about Trump starting his own or buying OANN and having his own television station studio, and he wants to recruit Hannity and Tucker Carlson. But yeah, some of the right-leaning people on my Facebook feed says they're going to ditch Facebook and Twitter for this. Dale said there has been no proof to what Donnie is saying. People were allowed to watch the process, and there is no basis for his claims. Oh, hell. OANN already is Trump TV. Oh, really? They were saying, I've never heard of it before, so, you know, they're saying he was gonna buy it, that it was a fledgling thing or whatever, and he was gonna buy it and turn it great. A lot of Trump fans are going there. They are mad at all the memes making fun of Trump. Ollie, let them go. They won't be missed. A police chief in Arkansas has been fired for advocating the murder of Democrats on Parlay. Oh, wow. Dale says OANN is crazy, Russian owned, I think. Hit the thumbs up, says Nicole. Their RT is owned by Russia, and their American news is actually quite unbiased. Their Russian news, that's another story. Anna says, it has been so hard living in Alabama. No celebrating here. Crazy. There's a not sure who owns OANN, but it's all pro-Trump all the time. Well, you know, I was watching there's this Larry King, Rick Sanchez, and Jesse Ventura are on RT. I was watching oh, it was from Australia, some kind of news show in Australia, and the news anchor was talking smack about the United States and how we're crooked, and spouted off everything Trump said, you know, about letting dead people. Some guy's been dead since 1860 something. They were letting him vote. They weren't letting any Republicans in. Nobody was allowed to watch. There's all these lawsuits, and blah blah blah. I mean, everything Trump has ever spouted about this election and his cronies, this news anchor was saying. And luckily there was 3 other people on panel with him, and the one went, are you crazy? You can tell you're a Trump loving fool, basically, is what he told him. Said something about him being Trump loving, bombastic something. I was dying. Katie Anna, I don't get out at all, so I don't know. Houston maybe, but I did not see it on the news or hear about it. Holly says, I just keep having moments where I freak out and think, what if Trump still wins? It's impossible now. It's impossible. Anna says, good news, Atlanta is only 2 hours away. I know, Holly, we all have PTSD. Sarah said, did you know that when Biden's victory was announced, fireworks were set off in London and church bells pealed in Paris? I can believe it because they were interviewing people from other countries. My friends are women that voted for Trump. Dumbasses. Yes, sir, the whole world celebrated. Yeah. This one lady, they were interviewing people from all over the world. In Asia, Middle East, Europe, Africa. They were interviewing, God, I don't know how many people they had on there. And every one of them was saying the same thing. And this one lady said, how did he get in to begin with? And another lady said, you know, we're looking forward to this, to heal relations and not have so much hate spewed and stuff. I mean, the stuff they were saying about it. And people who saw or heard this guessed correctly what happened. My friends are women that, but oh yeah. Yes, sir, the whole world celebrated. Anna said, my dad is in campus celebrating with my Snoopies. But I could not understand that anchor from Australia. How could he think that the United States would let some of the crap that Trump was spewing happen in an election year? I mean, over an election. That is the one of the things we hold most dear, you know? Dale says, I was a blubbering mess on Saturday, crying more for the 240,000 people who died needlessly. Exactly. I know one thing. I was wanting to voice my opinion when that Australian dude was talking, and I thought no, because you'll just embarrass the United States. But there was quite a few people in there that were definitely pro-Trump. I know we're going to have some deaths, but the majority could have been saved if he had done the right thing with contact tracing early on and other things, you know. And I got a new Snoopy. And just been honest. This thing, oh, we don't, I didn't want to American people to panic. You know? No, she got an actual Snoopy, you know, like Snoopy from Charlie Brown. She's a Snoopy holic. But you know, I don't know about you guys, but um I don't panic until after everything is over with. I usually don't panic. That's not the first thing I do. Usually. He could have promoted mask usage, and he could have not told people it was a hoax and that it would be over November 3rd. Um that is crap about the panic. He does not mind instilling panic in his supporters about thugs coming into their neighborhoods, etc. Exactly. Dale's like, me too, Les. Americans are tough. We can take it. Nana says her Snoopy came with a Santa hat. Aww. Dale's like, I love Snoopy. And Woodstock. Email, hello. Hey, Les. Once a month, hello. Hello, email. Holly says, oh, I have exciting news. There is a mama bear and cub that has moved into my neighborhood. Oh, isn't that lovely? They're in the woods behind some of the houses in the back of the subdivision. Man, if that happened here, I'm not letting my kids outside by themselves. Angela B, hello. Dale says they are fun to watch, but they can be destructive. No kidding. Holly's like, East Tennessee, Angela. Yeah. Holly says, my animals are all inside only. And it says, Trump not taking calls of foreign leaders. They're calling Biden already. Yeah. They had another video with some foreign leaders congratulating Biden. Dale says, "Hello, shady part for the course." Oh, I like Holly's thing. My animals are all inside only. I wonder if my grandkids would be considered animals. um, Holly, have the game wardens been notified? Angela says, "Hi, hon. It's been a while since you've been online. Are you staying well?" "I'm doing good. How are you?" "They need to relocate them." "Yeah, they do." "Yes, Dale, they said leave it alone." I'd be like, "Why don't you go get them? Because I want my kids to go outside and play." "They won't relocate it unless it harms someone." Oh, that's crazy, Holly. That's their job. Yes, it is. I'd be more worried about these humans shooting it. Especially around here. Pissing the thing off. Breaking into my house. Ollie said they relocated a bear at my husband's work, but it was because it went inside the factory. Well, I wouldn't want a bear to come inside my home before they decide to relocate it. We don't want to have to lose a pet or have a child mauled. Yep. I was like, they should have hired him. Oh my god. Vicky Daniel, hello. Will Antifa be guarding the White House and having parties in the White House? Who knows? There's I can't say I blame them, Holly. Anna says watching Hallmark Christmas movie. Dale said, why would they be doing that, Vicky? Um, I did listen to a video where somebody, it was a personal video, was recording the reaction in Portland when Biden was elected. And they were just sounding the horns, cheering, and things like that. And I'm sitting there thinking, maybe Biden can get this stuff to calm down. Diggerdoodle, hello. White picket fence, hello. We in eastern Iowa had a bear wandering around a few months ago. He was tranquilized and determined to be healthy. So they let him go on his merry way. Damn. I just don't want a bear to break into my house. He was later relocated to a preserve in southern Mississippi and has apparently found the girlfriend he was looking for. Aww. Aww. Isn't that sweet? He was looking for his girlfriend. Dale said, all is well that ends well for the bear. Joe, hello. In my area, the vibe has gone from high tension to a huge sense of relief. Los Angeles. Awesome. Holly Gribble. They relocate some here, but I guess not this one. I do live in the country, though. Dale said, Joe, that is great to hear. Angela said, do you follow Peter Mon? And it says, they love honey. Sometimes, if an animal shows up that isn't normally supposed to be there, it can be sick. Dale said, I follow Peter Mon, but it's been a while since I checked in with Peter. Sarah said, that's definitely true with errant moose. Well, bear usually isn't around in this area at all. They're usually no, they're usually not here. I would freak out about a moose. They get huge. And it said, Joe, live in Alabama. It sucks. Since voted for Biden. Dale said Texas too, Holly, but we almost flipped this mother. Sarah says, I sure wouldn't want to hit one with my car. No. A deer is bad enough to destroy a car. Can you imagine trying to hit a moose? Me either, Sarah. Can do so much damage. And moose are not exactly the nicest animals. I mean, some are, I guess. I guess they're just temperamental. We had 2 venomous snakes visit on the property Friday, and coyotes roam our acreage. It's about as wild as it gets. Ooh. Oof. And it says, yep, but still so happy. White picket fence. A moose will attack a car and tear it up. They can be vicious when provoked. Yup. Me too. I was actually crying. I literally thanked God, says Dale. I'm tired this time of night, so please excuse my typing. That's alright. We read typos and we all understand. Dale says it was the only way this could go to save what is left of our democracy. Live on lake, we have lots of ducks. Duckies are so cute. They are. Well, it could have very well went the other way. For real, for real. Today was so nice. 80 degrees, just beautiful. That's the way it was here. Except for I slept through it all. Hell, I still feel like I want to go lay down. I have tons of bread in the freezer, but I know you're not supposed to feed them. Dale says, thank goodness that more of us felt the same way, though. Anna said, don't remind us, Les. Oh. Dale says, narrow margin, and that needs to be addressed big time. Well, they're still counting, so ducks aren't supposed to have bread, but you can find them birdseed, oatmeal, or cooked rice. But you can feed them, duh. Holly says, my husband is on his 21st day in a row at work. They need to give that boy a break. Kanye West got 181 votes in my county, says Sarah. Holly says, I feed the ducks at our pond. I feed them birdseed. Sarah said, Holly, does your husband work in healthcare? Angela said, how is he holding up, Holly? Dale says, I really misspoke. The margin was not narrow as far as electoral college goes. If the votes hold up and are certified. Holly said, no, he works at a manufacturing place called Denso. He's probably getting a lot of overtime. They closed for a while, so they have tons of back orders. Angela's going, poor guy, tell me about it. Yeah, 10 hours a day. Anna says can't talk any since into my friends avoid politics. I just googled it. Looks like Denso makes auto parts. Dale says, yeah, my bestie is a supporter. We don't go there. I said, yes, they do for Honda and Toyota. Man, my crackers. Ollie says it is the best paying job around here. And is going still hungry. Still hungry. But it begs to question just how different we must be, and we've been friends for over 40 years and shared a lot of experience. I don't get it. Angela said, what you drinking? Water. Drinking my water. Politics have divided some. They've divided families. And that's a crying shame. For real. That is a crying shame. Nothing should be that important that it would divide your family like that. So much for free speech. I can understand. Dale says, my brother-in-law. I can understand people getting heated or whatever, because I know I get my mom going. She does get heated, but I mean, when it's done and over with, it's done and over with. You know, don't even think about it. We've been close, but not anymore. Andrew said, who came up with the term demo rat anyway? Probably a Republican. My stepbrother is visiting my mom and stepdad for Thanksgiving, but I am nervous because he doesn't believe in COVID and takes no precautions. Well, then your mom and dad has to say what my mom and dad does. Love you. You ain't coming in. And I don't have a spleen and damaged lungs, so I don't know if I can go there. Holly, he should not visit them then. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's up to your mom and dad to say, don't you dare show up, because mine has. Mom didn't know that Cameron doesn't wear a mask and stuff, and she said, well, I love him, but he's not coming to my house again. Nope. They will be pissed, but whatever. Joe said to Holly Gribble, he doesn't have to believe it, but he should respect you and your family enough to abide to the rules of the home, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. Yeah, especially since his dad and my mom have major health issues. Breathing related. Yeah, why would you do that? Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. Cameron swears he had it in December, and so now he's immune. I'm like, okay, Cam. You know, the idea of you just having bronchitis has never crossed your mind. Normal antibiotics helped you. That hasn't crossed your mind. He knows all. Never immune. Studies show the antibodies only last a couple weeks after the virus. Mm-mm-mm. That's ridiculous. Because, you know, Trump was going around saying, I'm immune, I'm immune. I'm like, you never had it. Dale said, all I know is that 35 years ago, I had something that sounds so similar. 9 days in the hospital, atypical pneumonia in both lungs, almost intubated. Ooh. Scary times to be living in for sure. Says Holly. Dale says, I have never been so scared in my life, and I will never forget it. Mm-mm-mm. I know one thing, I just don't want it. And we'll see what Biden's going to do. He says his first day in office, he's going to start doing whatever he needs to do. One day I woke up and my dad was there. He sat there and watched me breathe all day. He was afraid to leave. Nigger says, me either. Dale said, I hope we can turn it around. Holly says, a guy at my husband's work just died after 3 months in the ICU. Man, hate to hear that. Dale says, oh, Holly, sorry to hear that. Dale says, it took me several months before I felt like myself. I know one thing. Um, was it last year? I'm trying to remember when I got so sick for all those months. But I don't think it was COVID or anything, but I was sick for all those months. Oh my god. So now I know I would not survive this now. Oh yeah, I wouldn't survive. Hmm. You know, and I know people really are. They're sick of talking about COVID, but you know what? It's only because it's been here. It's not that They want something done, you know? I had cancer when I was 15, says Holly. Chemo made me so sick. Afterwards, I only weighed 92 pounds. Oh, smack. That's not good. Sarah says we're sick of experiencing COVID. Exactly. That that's definitely. Dale's like, bless your heart, Holly. Cookies, hello. Les, your thoughts on um a what? Oh, Wisconsin going red overnight? Oh, I really don't have too many thoughts on that. I'm just waiting until everything is verified. I know that is how my body would react to chemo. I think it would kill me instead of cure me. And it says, glad you're here today, Holly. You are brave. I said, yes, I wish we could get rid of it, but I think it's going to be quite a while. I think it's gonna be quite a while too. Based on the Spanish flu, it took almost 3 years to finally disappear. What are your thoughts on it, Cookies? Dale said Wisconsin did not go red. I didn't think so. I didn't think so because I was catching up on it. Now I know Nevada. They gave theirs. They got done counting today, and they gave theirs to Biden. So I voted even though Tennessee is always freaking red. One of those states went red overnight. I haven't seen one that went red overnight. No state went red overnight. Unless it was Alaska. I expected Alaska to go red anyway. It might have been North Carolina. Yeah, that was expected. And it still would not have been enough to catch him up. Yeah, Alaska only had 3 points. I forget how many North Carolina has. But no state has been flipped from where it stood. And it says they got drunk instead counting votes. Nevada. Oh my god. I'm surprised Alaska didn't. I mean, not Alaska. Arizona. Didn't put anything out. They were supposed to have been done today. Can you blame them, Anna? North Carolina is pink on my map. I don't know what the holdup is there. Let's see if I can find a map too. Nope. Well, crap, all the maps I had before ain't even there now. They just said screw it. We're not going through this again. My Facebook post says that so funny. All I said, I heard Nevada was going to stop counting for the weekend too. Nevada gave theirs, they're done. They gave theirs to Biden. So NC has till 12th of November. Dale said, oh, that is right, Shady. Only went yay. I thought it was funny with all these news stations and maps and all these commentators and everything. As soon as that election was called, they all just shut down and said, we're done. I'm going home. That was funny. I was like, damn, you can't find a one now. Yeah, says we are taking a vacation. No kidding. Aren't there some big military bases in North Carolina? That may be why. Yeah. I guess they just want to wait till it's all in. But you notice Trump's not saying a damn thing about North Carolina because it's in Trump's favor. So you notice there's not even been a lawsuit towards North Carolina. He hasn't bitched about North Carolina. I felt bad for Nicole Wallace. She is a Republican, but she hated Trump. She was so afraid that he was going to pull it out, and the pundits assured her that Biden was going to win, and she kept saying, promise, promise. Felt her pain. I think a lot of people were saying that. A lot of people were feeling her pain. It did make me laugh, though. They hold a press conference at a landscaping company between an adult store and a crematorium. Oh, God. Some anchors broke down and cried. Dale says, I know, Holly, you can't make the stupidity up. You know you can't. You really can't make this stuff up, folks. But, you know, Trump, once again, he was out golfing today. And, you know, until I would sit there, if I was his family, I'd be like, dude, you are still president until January 20th. I was like, no, and showed him the footage. I showed my husband, and he was like, that is fake, right? I was like, no. I showed him the footage. I was supposed to be the Four Seasons Hotel, and a dumbass Trump campaign person set it up there. Par for the course. You know what I think is funny? Well, I don't think it's funny. It's just being lost on people that Trump, who is a billionaire supposedly, um here is Rudy. out there saying that the American people don't decide the outcome, the courts do. Since when? I want what Rudy's taking. Same here. At first, it was supposed to be at the hotel, but the hotel said nope. Um, you don't have a reservation. Oh my god. But Trump is supposed to be a millionaire. And so he's putting together a fundraiser to for his legal team to take all these states to court. And come to find out, he's using part of that money to pay for some of his campaign expenses. I'm like, dude, didn't you have campaign money? um, There says, I wonder what they had to do to get the Four Seasons landscapers to agree to this. And it says, when foreign leaders are already calling Biden speaks volumes. Well, foreign leaders usually almost always call the incoming president anyway. We don't want your COVID spreading event at our hotel, says Dale. Nope. Right? I thought he had money. Just as I was thinking the same thing, Les. Yeah, and it just seems to be lost on a lot of people, but not me. I'm like, When Joe's and Kamala's families joined them on stage, it was great to see people who actually seem to enjoy being with each other. Yep, Dale said, and he's not using high-powered lawyers. He's using podunk lawyers from who knows where. Well, you got Rudy. Dale says he has burned through the good lawyers. Dale says, right, Sarah? Anna says, no, they are calling him for other things. I don't know what they're calling him for. Dale's like, there is always Rudy. But then again, if you guys remember, after Trump was elected back in 2016, he acted like he was the president up until the day Barack left. But except for Trump was calling the other leaders. And those lawyers are probably on the verge of being disbarred and will do anything. The problem is there is nothing that they can do. And if they were any kind of a lawyer worth their salt, they know that. Dale says he used to be America's lawyer, and now he is just a nobody. Dale B said, where is Bill Barr? Are you kidding? All of them Republicans jumped ship. Even his vice president. Hiding, hoping that no one remembers what a crook he has become. Oh, and what's sad is Mitch McConnell already said he will do everything in his power to thwart Biden's members of cabinet. And he'll tell him what type of cabinet members to pick. And I thought, Mitch, you really need out of there. If I stand real still, nobody will see me. Feels like F Mitch. Anna says they know he has no money to pay lawyers. And you know what's really funny? Another thing that is lost on people. Do you realize that Trump and or his kids are not allowed to be the head of a charity fundraising? Not allowed to head the charity fundraising. They are not allowed to keep track of the money. They're not allowed nothing. He's such a cheapskate. How long are we predicting before Trump and Melania get a divorce? Um, Secretary says, yep. Charity because they bungled it. Because they misappropriated. He owes bank in Germany. He owes bank all over the place. I called before Christmas, Joe, says Holly. I remember my mother-in-law right after he got elected. Oh, what a nice family he has. Gag. I don't know, Joe, because the prenup that Melania has, I'm not sure. But if I was her, I'd revisit some of that. I really would. But I don't know about you guys, but I'd start the papers January 20th. That's serious. But apparently she was gathering she was getting the papers to have a divorce drawn up. Did y'all read the book by his niece? I have not read the book. I've only listened to his niece talk. Dale says, my husband was saying at first that she was so smart, you can't even conjugate the word teach. Einstein visa my butt. She would just want her kid, we hope. Holly, no, but I want to. Kaylee, hello. Hi, Les, I would get divorced ASAP. Holly says it is very eye-opening. I've just listened to Mary speak over and over and over and over. So Joe says, can you imagine? Melania was probably livid when he became president. She signed up for a comfy, lavish lifestyle. Not all this. Yes. Yes. Did you read the part where Ivana, first wife, gave Mary's mom a nice handbag for Christmas and it had a used Kleenex in it? Oh, yeah. Melania didn't want any of this, but she didn't have a choice. Not with him. Not with him for a husband. Yep. Hello, Sarah Melania. I call her Melonia. Melanomia. Oh my gosh. And gave Mary a pack of underwear. I know. They all re-gift. That's how cheap they are. They re-gift everything. Dale said, gee, thanks for the underwear, Uncle Don. Oh, God. Cheap ass. I just want her to put the rose garden back, says Dale. Sarah said, I refuse to call her melanoma because my sister had it, and that was what prompted me to get the mammogram, which led to my cancer diagnosis. Oh, I see, Sarah. Good call. I just try not to hate on Melania. Really. So, I just want a first lady that does something again. Dale says a close family friend had melanoma. It is a deadly cancer. Yeah, my dad's had several scares with it. I said, yeah, she is kind of an innocent in all this. Yeah, she just wanted to raise her son. You know, do her thing. It was caught at stage 0 and She had it excised at the dermatology clinic where she works. Awesome. Awesome. Well, it looks like our first lady just says, yeah, I don't hate on Melania either. I just think it's pretty insane how she ended up somewhere she never could have expected. Yeah, tell me about it. My mom's best friend let it go too long. Her doctor every year would tell her to get that mole taken off, and after it started bleeding, it was too late. Well, it looks like our first lady, who is an educator, as we all know, she wants to continue to still work. But I have a feeling she hopefully that because she's a definitely firm believer in education, she she had said something, and I can't 100% verify it because it was only one source that said something about community college being free. So good for her. Katie said, with COVID, so many other things will be undetected. Sarah said, I sure hope she's allowed to due to security issues. Well, she when she was the when he was vice president, she worked, and Secret Service went to her classes as if they were students. So he had security the whole time. Like I said, wish y'all could see our 2-month-old kittens. They are having a blast. My girlfriend is having a ball playing with them. Awesome. Dale said that would be fabulous. I think that's a decision of each individual college, not the federal government. Well, kittens and puppies are so cute. I think she will be very involved, First Lady. Joe said, wow, that's amazing. She talked to, apparently, from this one source. Now, there's only one source that I heard, so I haven't been able to verify it. But apparently, she had talked to Joe and saying, you know, we have the Ivy League colleges and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But the community colleges is where you need to concentrate on, because most of those that go to community college are the ones that are every day out there contributing to society. They're the ones paying the taxes. They're the ones breaking their backs. So there may be a program, you know, that doesn't mean that there isn't a program out there. I know, it used to be, now whether it still is, it used to be years and years and years ago in England, you paid for your kids to go through primary school, but their college was free. So I don't, whether it still is, who knows? Can you imagine a Trump library for a man who does not read, who is going to donate, who is going to donate to his library fund? Hell, he'll just take the money and spend it. There's probably so they could stay undercover. Holly says, "Oh my God, Snicker, I am so jealous. I love kittens." Dale said, "I was feeding a little calico stray for a good while outside, but she's been gone for a while now. I hope someone made her a home." It would probably only be visited by flat earthers anyway. I sure as to hell wouldn't go there. Of course, he'd probably turn it into some money-making thing, his library, so I wanted to have her, but my um boxer boy was not keen on the idea. Little Miss, hello. Yes, us flat earthers love it anyways. Too keen even. Dang with my fingers. Little miss, hello. I'd go if it had Mad Magazine brought back. Bring back Mad Magazine, put in your library, I'll go. I loved Mad Magazine. But he would turn it into some money making venture. It's like $5 to walk in. Mortimer Snerd. Hey, $5, go in the Trump library. If you want to read a book, it's another $2. You just want to stand there and just glance at stuff. It's another $2.50 because you're taking up space. Golly, so then he would bankrupt it. But you know, every president has a library. The library. Sarah said the library I volunteer at recently got some really old Mad magazines donated. One had a picture on the cover that said, "Re-elect our congressman." Oh. Maybe it will have an adult section. Said congressman was drooling and trying to put together a toddler's puzzle. This was from 1972. Wow. Sir, I would love to volunteer at a library. I love the library. Dale says, wow, they were psychic. It just shows the same shit, different time. For real. Some things have been dated, but others are timeless. Yeah. He says, was that a food wrapper? No, that was a cracker. Well, yeah, the wrapper around the crackers, yeah. Here's the deal. I mostly sort books for our self-service bookstore. Gotta love satire. Little Miss, yeah, because now we will have a drooling president. Proud mom of two, hello. How are you? Dale says, I have a boatload of Nancy Drew behind me and no young ladies to read them. And it says, busted. Dale says, hey, proud mom. Yeah, now they just read Harry Potter stuff and stuff like that. Bill. Proud mom says, good, you. I haven't been in here forever. Thought I would pop in and say hi. Well, hello. I'm glad you did. I'm doing good. I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's been a long time. Sarah says, we get a lot of kids' books donated, and they do sell well. See. Okay. I'd buy kids books. I would. Um. Well, I wish good luck to the country. Says Little Miss. Me too. Dale says the country is going to do just fine now. But that is all any of us can hope for. I just want the hate to stop. Anything that could stop the hate. The shit that's going on. I just want it to stop. Problem Mama 2, what's tonight's topic? Hodgepodge. Dale says it's not going to be easy. Dale says me too, but it won't. At least Biden and Harris take the virus seriously. Dale says won't. But yes, Holly, they do, thank God. I hope they do find something that vaccine for it. I hope they find something. I hope the hate stops. I hate this killing and destruction, and I hate it. Joe says I think this is a big step in that direction. I'm hopeful for the future. Me too, Joe, says Dale. And me too. I'm always hopeful. Always hopeful. Just want the hate to stop. I don't want to have to worry that I'd like to see my parents again, actually. Before something bad happens. Sarah said 60 Minutes did a piece tonight about how the military is planning to get the vaccine out. I believe it when I see it. Well, if anybody can get it out there quickly, the military can. I thought we were going to be having a vaccine any day now. Cookie says, what killing? What hate? Cookie's young. You gotta be kidding me, right? Anna says, people really want to love. Proud Mama said, Biden has got this. I'm no longer worried. I think big changes are coming. Yes, the tension in the air is palpable. Cookie says, you guys don't blame Trump for not being able to see your parents, are you? No, I don't blame Trump for that. I blame the virus. I don't blame Trump for that. Sarah said, but will it work? What are the side effects, etc.? I'm more worried than I've been in years. Nicker says, I would like to see my family that's 2,500 miles away. It's so hard. Dale says, yes, I do blame him. Cookie says, and a vaccine? You are so readily available to accept and ingest a vaccine? No. Oh, I'm not. But if they find one that works, maybe, it could save some lives. Dale says, I blame him for over 250,000 dead Americans. No, I don't blame Trump for not being able to see my parents. I blame this virus. Ah, Rob Mama says, I blame Trump a little, in my opinion. He downplayed the virus, in my opinion, faked having the virus. He has not been truthful from jump. Anna says, I blame his response to the virus. I blame the virus just for existing. Connie says that died needlessly. Some deaths were to be expected, but at his rate of doing nothing, millions would have been dead. I trust Dr. Fauci. I will go by what he says Holly. Dale says, thank you, Holly. Anna says, true dat, Les. Dale B said, well said. Nope, I won't take it until there's been several trials. Same here. I'm worried we all will be forced or be locked up. I will not be forced to take a vaccine. I will not be forced. My mom said China is also